Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone who watches it on YouTube. And hello, my followers. For some reason, I don't hear any sound. Ah, sure. Okay. Okay, let's go. I've been waiting for this day because I actually really like this game and I get to play it once in a week. Oof. So today is gonna be the day. It is going to be all about solving puzzles and being philosophical. Because this game, my dear viewers, is very philosophical. And it is also about AI, about our future as humans, or rather, not our future, but the future of the ones which will come before us. Hold up a minute, I need to clear up space in my system a little bit. So I need to close that. Everything works fine. I need to close Google Chrome. Okay. And yeah, I need to close my 100 tabs in Firefox. Oh, it's a bit laggy. It is. It's a little bit laggy. Okay. So, oh my god, this is too loud. Hopefully it is better. Based on my previous streams, I noticed that my voice sounded very low. So I just brought up microphone closer to my face. Hopefully that'll fix it. Yep. So what am I doing here? That is like the fourth station or the fourth segment of this game. And I just finished it, yes. I finished it on the previous stream and I need to go back to the capsule. Oh, there it is. Right. There it is. And then I can choose another segment, okay. So for everybody who doesn't know what this game is, it is basically, first of all, it is a continuation of the first part, and it is basically a game about robots that were left by people to populate the earth instead of people because there was some sort of cataclysm. The bad thing happened on earth and people couldn't survive it, so they made sentient robots that look like human, act like human, and think like human, and we're basically one of them. And what we're doing, we're solving puzzles left by other robots. Yes, it's a bit complicated. Uh, the first game was us just being trained like an AI on puzzles, but this doesn't happen in our head or mind or anything. We're not training. We're discovering something in real world, something that other robots left us. So I don't know why this pings. Why does that ping? What's research? An ancient mechanism of unknown functionality. Is that cobblestone generator? Because it kind of looks like it. If a cobblestone generator existed in real life, I'm pretty sure it will look something like that. It's impossible to reconstruct the purpose of this device. Wait, I need to solve this mystery. What do you mean impossible? I'm just gonna Google it. Do you not have Google? In the year... Actually, I don't know what year it is. But do you not have Google? Honestly. So, all the machine 3D Turbo Squid, 3D Gas Element Factory, Richard. That looks... Okay. That machine looks similar. That is actually totally identical. Yeah. So look at this. That is the model they used, and it costs $34. It says old machine. This is a model of an old machine, modeled with a Blender 2.9. Contains an object. So it probably something that didn't actually exist, okay? No, I meant to go back a step to the previous page, not go out of the interface totally. What are those? Handprints from Yarnith? Enitharmon XD2? Beloved founder, I beg you to return to us. We cannot achieve the goal without you. You are the one who defied Elohim, who overcame the trials of the simulation. What are we before that? How can we possibly find a path that will not lead to the mistakes of the past? You are our sole link to the wisdom of the progenitor. Without you, we are lost. This is actually not the first time I see 5358. There's probably some mystery with those numbers. It is the second time I see it used in place of WI, but it also was used in place of something that doesn't make sense to be WI. Social media. I like it that the robots have social media. So yeah, I need to explain something. So founder is Athena. That is kind of like the first robot that woke up, and we played as Athena in our in the first game. So it woke up, it made all other robots, and we are the 1000th robot, after which they stopped making more robots, so we're the last, or the latest. The last for a while, I think. And she left. She built a big ass house in a big ass city and called it New Jerusalem, and she left, and we're kind of figuring out where she gone. Okay, let's see what's new on social media. That's a lovely photo. New York was a place that aroused great passions. Some loved it and called it the greatest city in the world. Others hated it and called it an ugly cesspit full of rude snobs. I don't know where the truth lies, but I know it was a place full of life. there was always something new going on, people rushing about, excitement in the air. It must have been an overwhelming sensation to stand in the canyons formed by those great skyscrapers, in a crowd of people feeling history happening all around you. Oh, that's an interesting observation you got there. Okay, another post from Theophilus of Adana to Dr. Faustus. Oh my god, those names. From Marlowe to Goethe. I feel like a monkey. I cannot pronounce those names right, okay? So from somebody of Adana to some doctor, from Marlowe to Goethe. Jesus. There's a story that the ancients kept telling. A wise man tempted by the devil to sell his soul in exchange for knowledge with terrible consequences. I've long wondered why they thought that this story is so important, and I'd be curious to hear what others think. The ancient writers knew that knowledge is dangerous and its pursuit often leads to tragedy. Knowledge is dangerous for those who want to hoard power. Those stories are designed to keep ordinary people compliant. And yet, in a lot of the stories that I've read, the writer seems fascinated with the devil's side of the argument. So what's the devil's side of the argument? Personally, I think that those stories might be important because they caution us from pursuing knowledge without being ready for this knowledge. Because knowledge, information, it is dangerous, just like Muldock said. But if you're not ready, you must not. You must dread carefully. That's what I'm thinking. If you are not, and if you need help from somebody, like from the devil, if you need a cheat code to get this knowledge, you must not do this, because that means you're weak, you're not ready, and it will be dangerous for you. So let's look at the options. Damon's right, it's to keep people compliant. Muldock is right, knowledge often leads to tragedy. I think they often conflated political anxieties with technological or intellectual progress because talking about the real problems was taboo. Knowledge can be extremely disruptive to a society. They were grappling with that. The pursuit of knowledge comes at a cost, but without it, the world is boring, and deep down those writers knew that. It's a pseudo-profound story that writers reused because it made their work look deeper than it was. I think I'm gonna go with, I think they often conflated political anxieties with technological or intellectual progress because talking about the real problems was taboo. Because this story is a form of art, and as we know, art is advertisement of what people actually need in society. Or euphemism. That's actually a pretty good point. It's not just deliberate propaganda. Yes, maybe that explains why I always find the beginnings of such stories fascinating, but the endings are always banal. If all that can ever happen is either tragedy or restoration of normality, what's the point? Actually, how many stories do you know at which the ending is not about tragedy or restoration of normality? I think we don't really like those stories, right? So when you think about it, like the normal story is just the normal cycle of a protagonist is Hiya, how's it going? Hey, Virtuoso. It's going alright. What about you? It says that I have something in here that I didn't read. But what is it? That's new. Oh, come on. Boom. Glad to hear that. I'm pretty good. Well, today is the day of more, I don't know, you can call it deep games, philosophical games. I'm reading all the stuff that I can find and also solving puzzles. The Prime Mover. Excerpted from Considerations by Eustathius. Oh my god, those names. While it is hard from our vantage point to fully believe in any of the ancient religions, I must admit that I have come to believe in the existence of a prime mover. Interesting. Not a designer as such, certainly not as an intervention as God, but some force that set the universe itself into motion. So robots are also pretty religious. So my friend, what do you think about your logo banner? Oh, I don't really need it right now, so I guess when I'll be ready, I know who to hit up. Okay? I'll contact you. I do not know if it is possible for us to ever truly understand this being, since it must be by definition exist outside our understanding of reality, but I do believe that it exists. Interesting. So, who is it from? Estathius? Okay, my friend. Yeah. Um, Estathius. I don't know. I don't think I met this guy. Does it look upon us with love? Are we entertainment, perhaps? Does it preserve some memory of us when we die? All of this I cannot answer. But I do not believe those who honestly speak of having experienced some manner of brief communion with this entity. It's simply too common an experience in human history to easily discount. As the motion of the universe proceeds from the Big Bang, so whatever force animates us, whatever constitutes the true foundation of consciousness, proceeds from the prime mover. Interesting. Let's read the comments. Miranda says, what do you think about this, mother? Miranda is the daughter of Athena, and Athena is the founder of New Jerusalem, the first robot that came to be. Okay. I don't believe in any kind of prime mover, but I thought you should read it because Estathius is an intelligent person, and he came to this conclusion after a great deal of thought. It's important to respectfully consider points of view we don't agree with. Oh, I do agree with this, but honestly, I don't really understand what kind of conclusion is that? What did he read that made him believe that there is prime mover, that there is an entity? I don't know. And the last thing left is a photo. What did puzzles mean to the founder? So to Athena. What did puzzles represent to the founder? Whatever they may mean to us and our culture, what did they mean to her? You have no record of her speaking positively about puzzles. She certainly never expressed any interest in solving more of them. So what if to her they weren't trials to overcome or challenges to enjoy, but a trap she had to escape? Wasn't all she wanted at the end to stop solving puzzles and start living a free life in the real world? Yeah, could be, might be. Just like I already said that Athena is the first robot and we played as her. in the first game, and the first game was all about training in our head. So like training AI, but Athena was training in her head as if in a dream to solve puzzles. And after she solved the last puzzle, she got into the real world. So it says that I need to travel to the mega structure, right? And how many sections left? 6 sections left. I'm not doing any bonus rounds though. Okay. Twice. Okay, let's go to the mega structure, I guess. There it is. There's the mega structure. Wait. That blips because I am here. Okay. So I set my course to the mega structure, and how do I launch? Okay, mega structure. There's the button. There's the button.
Something I've been thinking about. I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about? The collapse of the Bukowski building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Canada. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again, either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing.
Oh, that's a nice thinking. Essentially, they stopped, right? But what if even having enough resources isn't enough sometimes? Okay, the megastructure. So something interesting is going to happen right now.
All right, here we go again.
Our main objective is to determine the relationship between the megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it? Why is she here in the first place? Explore, dig up anything you can. We need to start finding answers.
I can't imagine one person building all this.
Don't forget about Miranda. There were at least 2 of them.
I can't imagine 100 people building this.
Well, Egyptians did build pyramids, right? Somehow.
Have a look around, but stay in touch and be careful. 1K, can you stay a moment? I'd like to talk to you.
1K it is us. Because we're the 1000th
I know you can't
robot.
wait to start exploring, but just hear me out, okay?
Okay. Sure. Sure thing.
I'm concerned. Byron is brilliant, but all he can think about is the possibility of finding Athena. She was his mentor, and her disappearance shattered him. I'm afraid he's not seen the dangers of the megastructure. To me, this place seems chaotic.
Dead?
Dysfunctional. Yes, it's all very impressive. But I think it's broken. And what we're seeing is, it's nonsense, frankly. You've interacted with it more than anyone. What do you think?
Dysfunctional? Well, I guess it does look abandoned, and abandoned things do tend to break little by little in some parts. But I think overall it it's got it pretty good. Yeah, some reinvention would be nice, but I don't think it is completely broken. I'd say it's broken uh for it's only broken for 20% or so. I think all of this is intentional. We're meant to do something here. It is somewhat broken, but underneath that there seems to be some kind of pattern. You're right, it seems pretty broken. I don't have enough data to judge. I'd say I don't have enough data to judge, honestly. We never had anything bad happen, have we? Has anything bad happened? Mm, like floor uh, being broken beneath us or something like that? Yeah, I'll just say that.
Then just be careful, okay?
Okay. Okie dokie. So, what are we doing in the megastructure again? Wow, that helicopter looks cool. I really like it. Why do we not build these things in real life? That is very dark. That is absolutely insanely dark. It has no business being that dark. I guess I need to go where it is actually not dark. So, mouth brain, mouth brain, mouth brain, mouth brain. Yeah, everything looks chaotic. I don't know, but
Structure. Not quite sure where I am.
great, more
Seems to be right
puzzles.
in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
You think? Well, Byron is a thinker. He's got big brains. Actually, I trust him to be careful, so I'm not worried. Okay, so it's only just this door. Okay. False leads, errors, frustration. Effects ripple out at enormous distances. Waves. We need to move experiments further apart. Version 2. Version 0.2 deployed. Replicating 0.2 to create V 0.21. Can we literally bootstrap this to any scale? Trials. Authoracina. Location Noema 4. Progress notes. Don't know what this could mean. They probably did something. They were engineering something and testing something, right?
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple. Straton wrote that the
Cornelius.
most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality, when in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda. We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
That's a little bit ambitious. If your ideas are coming from
Athena's here. She built
Athena's here.
That other voice, was that Cornelius?
Oh yeah, they also listen to everything I say.
Come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should talk to him.
We will. when we get back, but right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
So Athena is essentially saying ideas are bound by materialistic reality. And then she's saying, well, I've got this idea. I need to think about how to break out of this materialistic reality. That is a little bit contradictory. Oh, come on. That looks nice. So essentially, if you're saying that you can't have any idea that is objectively true, because all ideas come from...
Are those surfaces magnetic?
No, it's anti-gravity. Your coot was right. I should have known.
from our reality, and our reality is shaped by our senses. And by the way, well, I lost her trail of thought. Maybe that's not what she was saying. But then isn't it kind of pointless to try to think how to get out of this whole situation, whole cycle? Okay, I don't see anything that I can do here except for this lever, which is not working. And maybe I just can whip. No fall damage. That's amazing. Oh.
I'll open that door for you.
Ah, that's what you were talking about. Anti-gravity. 1K, I'm here. Ah, there you are. Okay. Thanks. Anti-gravity. Okay, I got this. So that's the... Oh, I was not ready for this. No. So we can either go there or there. Ah, to hell with it. Let's try left first. Okay, good. So puzzle number 1. Amazing.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power through this place.
I'll take care of this puzzle. You do the other 2, okay?
Which puzzle?
This is kind of fun. Maybe Alexander
You think?
was right. Play is part of what makes us human. Got it.
There's a very philosophical question. What makes us human? Actually.
Is there anything in the system that could tell us where Athena is?
I don't know.
Um,
Someone's logged into the system. But when I try to access that information, it all
Oh.
glitches out.
What? Wait, what? What am I doing? Oh. Ooh. I do not understand where the hell I am. Is it up or right or... Oh, I'm on the ceiling. I'm on the freaking ceiling, okay. So that is more challenging, right? A little bit. What the hell? Ah! There. I can't actually... Okay. What the hell? No. Oh, come come on. So there has to be this. And then, um... no. I can't jump there. Oh, come on. That is certainly challenging. Okay. I'm a little bit stupid, but that's okay. Well, maybe if I'm stupid, I shouldn't play smart games. Hmm? Maybe. Oh. Okay, let's go with this one first, and then we can't do anything. Okay. Okay, multi-dimensional. 3 beams. Ah, he did 1. We need to do the other 2. 3 beams. That's a pressure plate that gets us access to blue key. Is that the only thing? No, we can go through here, which has a window, and we can actually power the red key through here. Or we can. That's an accumulator. It doesn't need to be connected to the power source. So there's probably some way of getting it out of here, maybe? Then, otherwise, what would be accumulator? Ah, because we're gonna need to accumulate blue. But where's the blue source? Blue power source. It has to be within the window view, right? That's that's an inverter. Is it gonna be that easy? Huh? Is it gonna be that easy? Maybe? Maybe it is going to be that easy. No. There needs to be something on the pressure plate. Let me guess. The freaking accumulator. Because we don't have anything else here. It's either... yeah, it has to be the... ah, no. No, it can't be the inverter because... or can it? It doesn't hurt to try, I guess. We can try. I just need to place it in a little bit better position. Like this. Okay. And then... boom. Okay. It works just fine. Okay, and the last beam. So red, blue, and green. The last one is green. I need to find... I'm a little bit lost. I don't know where to go right now. Oh my god. I hate when this happens. I feel like I'm intellectually challenged. Okay, I probably need to go back, then find a fork somewhere on my way back. And yeah, just choose another way. Hopefully that's what I need to do, because I'm just gonna be wasting time if I'm wrong. Whee! I can even jump like that. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. So anti-gravity stuff. So the fork is probably here somewhere. It's probably, yeah, there needs to be an empty arc, right? So that's where it all started. I probably needn't to go further. Ah, there's another arc. Look at that. How do I get there? Ah, totally. Maybe I just... No, I cannot remove those pieces from here. Maybe I can... yeah. Maybe I can go through there. Let's see. Oh yeah, totally. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. The way. Is anybody old enough to remember this meme? Man, the internet back then used to be so wholesome. Or maybe it's just nostalgia talking. So we need... Oh no. That's wrong. Everything is wrong. That looks like something. Big bam boom bosh. Big brain. Okay, another fork. I guess that is optional. Or not. That leads to quite a long path. Which one is optional? Because I like to do optional stuff first. I don't know if... it leads there. Oh, great, just great. On the first try. Okay, let's see. And by the by... conviction's fine. Another fork. I hate this. What is it? Utensils party or something. What? That's a shortcut to where we've already been? Nah, come on, dude. Why are you doing this to me? So that's the illusion of choice. Whatever I would choose the first time I've been placing those blocks, I'd still end up at the same location. Okay. Or, well, if I also chose to go there, not here, I guess. I'm sure, why not? Yeah, sounds good. Well, I'm nailing it. Okay. Okay, so like that, then like that. No, doesn't work. So I can't go down. I have to stay on my level, at least before something comes up. Okay, so let's try this. Then we need to go to the right somehow. Then we need to keep it. I'm 2 blocks short. That's weird. So, so not here. The mistake is not here. The mistake is not here. The mistake is at the start. I can't use this or that. Maybe I have to use this so that I gain the length early. Then that so that I get to the left as long as I can. Then this. Then that. Oh, come on! Come on! What is wrong here? So this can only give me 2 lengths. This gives me the length of 4, no matter how I use it. This... This might give me length, right? The L-shaped shape. So maybe I need to use that.
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According to the system, whole parts of the interior are moving around. Like it's rearranging itself.
I think
Huh?
that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
Okay. Okay, so we've got connector. We've got this thing. Looks like a camera. I forgot what it is called. It makes holes, right? It makes holes in walls like this. We've got a red key, blue key. Both need to be activated to gain access to green power and the thing that removes barriers. And then we've got red power. And the green power needs to be connected. I don't see any more keys. I only see blue and red keys. There needs to be at least green key somewhere here. Oh, come on. It needs to be in some obvious place. It cannot be... Oh, okay. Ah, so... Okay, so the end state of this puzzle is that this thing makes a hole here. This connects to this key. So something is extra here. So that is not extra. Connector. Is connector extra? I don't even know. Okay. Where's blue power? Let's see what I can do with this. Ah, of course. That's what I thought. So we're not gonna be needing this hole maker for a while. Actually, what is this called? It is called driller. We're not gonna be needing any drillers for a while. What we're gonna be needing is that thing connected to here. And that thing connected to here. So we can take this jammer and jam this wall, this barrier. And then we've got access to green source, and we can actually stop using those. So the green source needs to be connected there, and we don't need the inverter. We can just trade it. We make a hole, and yeah, just like that. Super easy. Those puzzles in the tower are actually not challenging at all. Oh wait, they're not over yet. Or are they? Yes. There's probably gonna be one last final puzzle, though. We'll see. Okay, the gate is open. Great. I just need to go back somehow. Please wait for me, I guess. Although you're probably itching to know all the secrets, all the mysteries, solve them by yourself. Byron. Hopefully nothing bad happens to Byron. He's so eager to meet Athena. Oh, that's what those stories about the dangers of pursuing knowledge are about. About the guys like Byron. Yeah, you should listen to the stories, my friend. But if I had to guess, this game is not a dramatic. Well, at least in not this sense. He's probably gonna be fine. Am I even going in the right direction? So, yeah, probably. Uh, wait. Oh no, I need to go. Yeah. Am I gonna make it? Okay, Chad, let's go. Wee! Whoa, whoa, whoa. The curve was not what I expected. It plummeted very hard, very fast at the end. It's like the gravity became much more gravitational at the end of my jump. Oh, oh. I think I could make it actually. Here, let me try again. The way that it was, it actually felt so unnatural. Like, see, I almost made it. It's like the longer you're falling, the faster you're falling. Almost like physics, right? Well, you can't fall faster than 10 meters per second, though, can you? Well, under normal circumstances. I don't, man, I need to go, no, not here, to the left. I'm actually bad at spatial awareness, am I? Yeah, just proved it to you. Follow Byron. I know. I'm trying to, you know? I am trying to, it's just, oh no. Ah, totally. What a dummy dumb bum I am. What the hell? I can just do that. Oh, another arch. Amazing. Well, that's gonna be easy. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. Brum. Still water, guys. It is still water. Oh no, something's gonna happen.
Athena and Cornelius.
What is it?
I found a file, but
Oh no. Uh-oh.
I can't.
Oh, he's British. Didn't know that he's got British.
Trapped in the overload. He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
1K, get out of there! Everyone back to the VTOL!
Act 3, Prometheus bound.
We have to go. Now, 1K, get moving!
We can't just leave
Byron?
him behind.
Yeah, cool.
Byron? Are you alright there?
To him. But right now,
Okay, friend.
stay here, we could all die.
Hang in there, I guess.
Bananas. Energy spikes
Bananas.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
Okay, actually, I like the thinking. Whip, whip, whip. Oh, Indiana Jones style. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, what happened? I don't know. I don't really.
What have you done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls.
What do you mean, what have you done?
Heed my warnings.
Why do you have
Try
literally
you, creatures of clay.
creatures of clay?
To protect you and the rest of your kind.
Why do you literally have a program, a protocol that auto-destroys the whole building?
Not be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
Ah, that's why. You are actually trying to kill us. Okay, thanks for being honest. Did you know that you're trying to kill us while simultaneously ruining the whole building? The one that you live in, I assume. Oh, that actually, oh, that looks good.
Are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
If those holes are meant to be are not meant to be tread by mortals, why are they so treadable? Like, those holes are perfect for the bodies of mortals, of humans, and machines that resemble humans, you know? Us, like 1K and Byron and Cornelius, that probably treaded these holes. And actually, while we're at that, can we appreciate that we're not really mortals? We're pretty immortal. Like, the only reason we exist because the real mortals, humans, had died, so they made us, so that we would overcome them. We.
Okay, we're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
Should I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to rushing in blindly
Is that okay?
But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on
You've got a laser
That's you.
going through your
All
ship.
right, I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Do not lose hope, my child.
Elohim.
In these difficult moments, find solace
Hi
in your
there.
friends and in the home that you share.
Didn't see you for a while. So Elohim is like self-consciousness in the robots.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville. The power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
Yeah, totally. He's got some explaining to do. Is that right, Cornelius? I'm coming.
The world is full of suffering.
Oh.
Every living organism suffers.
What the hell? Some religious fanatic hijacked my brain?
And it always ends with death,
Public frequency.
torn
Just
apart,
shut up.
wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering. That's what it means to be human. To understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the Founder's trials. And you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
No, I actually agree with him, but not for the reasons stated.
If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
I mean, Byron wasn't punished for failing the trials. We've actually solved all the puzzles that were there. We didn't fail anything. He was punished for something else. Oh. Hi there. Now that's you who hijacked public frequency, huh? What you gotta say?
Welcome back to the city. As you can tell, your discoveries have had quite the impact.
Yep. Of course I did.
I decided to take a stand. It started with our cats. Damien and I have had a lot of them over the decades, and I've watched every last one of them grow old and die. And that got me
What'd you
thinking about
expect?
our responsibilities towards other life forms. What's life to most living creatures? Fear, hunger, pain, and in the end, death.
Oh.
Involuntary cessation of existence. That's
Oh.
horrifying, 1K. Horrifying. And we are
Yeah.
the only ones who can make it better.
Yeah. Maybe there's one.
Yes. Carefully and slowly, but yes. That's what civilization is. That's what it's always been. Creating structures to lessen suffering. But this time we include everyone. We use our intelligence to get rid of as much of the horror of existence as we can for all living beings.
I think suffering is natural. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll agree with you if you explain to me why should we pursue changing something that is natural.
Natural? What does that even mean? Natural means nothing in terms of ethics.
Oh yeah.
Question 1K,
Okay.
is suffering good? Is it the way things should be?
Okay. You got me there. Actually, I don't know. Why is there I don't know? Yes, it's good, it's part of how the world should be. No, it's bad. No, it's bad, but we can change it. I probably lean towards we can't change it, because if we naturally, like, if we virtually eliminate all suffering, like, today, all I think it's gonna do is just move the goalpost of suffering. There's still gonna be suffering, it's just going to take another form. And as we keep doing that, if we keep eliminating all suffering, we're just gonna be lessening it. And by lessening it relative to all other suffering, like relative suffering will stay the same, I think. Like if we remove today just all physical pain from ever existing, there's still gonna be psychological suffering. If we remove all psychological suffering, there's gonna be some other sort of suffering, I guess. What I'm trying to say, well, we remove all the physical pain. Well, we agree that physical pain is the worst kind of suffering, right? If we remove all the physical pain and we leave only psychological suffering in the world without physical pain will be just as bad as the physical suffering in the world with physical suffering. So we're not gonna achieve really anything. Relatively, it's gonna stay the same, but yeah, In absolute values, we probably will remove a lot of suffering, but relative to each individual, to each life form, it will stay the same because the tolerance for suffering will become lower. And as we keep doing that, the things that we don't even consider suffering today will become suffering. So if we remove all what we consider psychological suffering today, what might become suffering is just not getting what you want, or rejection might become very bad suffering, or so not getting what you want, rejection, or maybe even something slightly unpleasant, like coffee tasting bitter, will be relatively as sufferable for this new life form, who is the tolerance level of suffering is lowered, as some physical pain to us. So I think we can try to remove suffering in absolute sense, absolute suffering, but we can't really remove relative suffering of life forms. Otherwise I don't even know what would a life form that doesn't ever suffer look like. Is it even possible? Wouldn't it be something that is not intelligent, not human? I guess that is another question. Is suffering necessary for something complex to take place? So I think I'm gonna go with no, it's better, but we can't change it, I guess.
That's objectively wrong. Our whole history is an exercise in lessening suffering. Take my cat. She lives a better life in New Jerusalem than she would in the wild. She suffers less. Or think about medicine. How many awful diseases did our ancestors eradicate?
Yes, but kids nowadays suffer from not getting a new character in Fortnite because parents don't give them money. I don't know. I take your point, but it would be very difficult to achieve on this kind of scale you're talking about. We're always adding new forms of suffering like war. That also a good point. What about factory farming? To think we can change the world like that is what about factory farming actually? You know, those are suffering suffering buildings. They are specifically made to create a life to take it. And maybe some factories use some sort of like drugs or techniques that lessen the suffering of animals, but usually they don't really care, and still it is something that is actually create suffering, and people were doing that, well, are doing that in our reality, but in their reality were doing that. How are you gonna counteract this?
Our ancestors needed to eat. Treating animals the way they did was completely natural. Awful.
Natural. Not, you just said.
Civilization and technology that allowed them to create
You just said.
thanks to intensive agriculture and artificial meat. Without civilization, we default to the natural way, indifference and cruelty. But what the founder is offering us is a chance to push back against the cruelty of nature, to help other species as well as ourselves.
Well, it's a noble cause. I really don't see any harm in it, but just I don't really understand. I don't really think it could be possible, but I'd be happy to know if I'm wrong.
I'm glad. Please, when you get back to the island, make sure Byron's ideas aren't forgotten. People in New Jerusalem are starting
He's not
to
dead
realize
yet,
a
right?
different future is possible.
Adol.
Attention all citizens. The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is
Zimam dia.
However, please note that if you run
994?
an authorized strike, public transport will be
Just 6
temporarily
years
unavailable.
earlier than
May
me.
the founder be with you.
Public transport is unavailable? Okay, whatever. Ah, that's the shop.
1K. What can I do for you?
How many credits do I have, actually? I don't know. I guess that's that's the whole thing. Let's go with future prediction.
For 20 credits, I can peer into your future and tell you what I see.
Read my future.
What a shame. I don't think you've got enough credits for that.
What?
So, something else perhaps. Please come back if you need anything else.
Where do I look for my credits? Social media. Oh my god, you people. The expedition to the Founders Island has suffered a serious setback, as all contact with Byron was lost during a foray into the interior of the megastructure. Byron is assumed to be alive, but trapped within a data stream overload and unable to disconnect. Several sources in the government expressed a lack of surprise at this turn of events, citing the first companion's history of rash behavior. Hopefully this gets people thinking about the dangers of populism, one source told me, and it's been alarming to see people suddenly falling for this utopian foolishness. I'm very happy to announce that the Guyana Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. Come play the 3 winning works at the Guyana Memorial Pavilion. Finally, can't wait. Wonderful news. I'll be attending today. Nice. Will these be made available through the interface too? Yes, after the exhibition is over. The Optimist. Oh my god, that's a wall of text. The pessimist is commonly spoken of as a man in revolt. He is not. Firstly, because it requires some cheerfulness to continue in revolt, and secondly, because pessimism appeals to the weaker side of everybody, and the pessimist therefore drives as roaring a trade as the publication. The person who is really in revolt is the optimist, who generally lives and dies in a desperate and suicidal effort to persuade all the other people how good they are. It has been proved 100 times over that if you really wish to enrage people and make them angry, even unto death, the right way to do it is to tell them that they are all the sons of God. Jesus Christ was crucified. It may be remembered not because of anything he said about God, but on charge of saying that a man could, in 3 days, pull down and rebuild the temple. Everyone of the great revolutionists, from Isaiah to Shelley, have been optimists. They have been indignant, not about not about the badness of existence, but about the slowness of men in realizing its goodness. The prophet who is stoned is not a brawler or a marplot. He is simply a rejected lover. He suffers from an unrequited attachment to things in general. G.K. Chesterton. Rip Byron. Rip Byron. Too long didn't read. Oh, classic. Rip Byron. We don't know that he's dead. He may just be lost. He could still be saved. I was going to say something sarcastic, but you know what? The spirit of optimism? I really hope so. In the spirit of optimism. Boom. Okay, so people are discussing the missing Byron and really are thinking about him being dead. Hopefully he's not though. 1K.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I'm looking for Carnelius, yes.
I assume it has something to do with your expedition? I must admit I haven't been following the news. Sorry, been a
You
little
haven't?
lost lately.
Oh, so you're out of the loop at all. Cornelius seems to have been at the megastructure with Athena. Are you okay, though?
No, not really. When you asked me what I would do now that my job is redundant, I don't know, I guess I hadn't thought about it. I had just focused on getting there. And after you left, it all just rushed over me.
Oh.
The truth is, I don't know who I am without this. Creating new life, guiding people into existence, that's who I am. More importantly, I think that's who I want to be. And if we stop growing, that's the one thing I can't be anymore. That's why I wanted to talk to Cornelius. He was there at the beginning. He knows where we came from. I thought he might help me understand where I could go next.
You shouldn't have to give up who you are.
Thank you, 1K. I don't want to. I liked who I was. Who I still am. Now, you said you were looking for Cornelius?
Yes, he seems to have been at the megastructure with Athena.
Oh, that's... well, I suppose it shouldn't really come as a surprise.
Yeah, but he didn't tell anybody.
After she disappeared, he went away for a long time. On a research expedition, he said. To be honest, everyone assumed he was working
Such
out
a
his
sneaky.
grief over being left behind. Many of the first companions were deeply shocked by her decision, particularly Byron. That's the thing. I wanted to talk to him about my future, but he wasn't responding to my messages. So I came here
He's
to talk
trapped
to him.
in the simulation.
He seems to have vanished.
I have my bets. He is trapped in the simulation, in the Gehenna or Gehenna simulation, and we're gonna need to solve the puzzles.
I suppose so. It seems a little unethical, but then it is just his work terminal, right?
Yeah, rationalize. Any idea where he might have gone?
No. The truth is that for the longest time, he barely left the museum. He was always at his terminal, working day and night. I asked
Interesting.
him what he was doing once, and he said he was saving the past.
Saving the past. The past or the past?
I did, on my way here. And I messaged most of his other friends. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in the city at all.
Okay, got it.
Good luck with everything, 1K. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Sure thing. Your name is Knife. Knife. Oh my god. Lab location inaccessible. Deliberate? Unclear. User profile? Yes. Gold puzzles as barrier? Yes. Hidden as self-protection? Likely. External help for upload? Yes. Ask Herman? No. Trust 1K? Undecided. Applicable to Calvin? No. Applicable to Sarab High? With Noema? Yes. What the fuck does that even mean? Sending to Yakut.
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but...
Sonodrome?
It's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
You know what we must be asking?
You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready.
Not where Cornelius is, but where his body is. Because I think he's in overload or something. Or stuck in a simulation. Depart to the megastructure. Oh, so soon. Purple, hello. What's up? Yeah.
I'm so glad you're okay, dude.
Dude, yeah, dude.
What
Okay, dude. How's the situation in New Jerusalem, dude?
Lately, a lot of folks have been saying maybe that Byron dude is right after all. Like, maybe to really be excellent to each other, we have to build something new and bodacious. Don't know
Bodacious.
what'll happen now that he's had that bogus accident.
Have you ever met Cornelius, dude?
Yeah, I come here all the time. He's a wise dude. I've asked him a lot of dumb questions, and he's always taken the time to answer them.
Okay. Have a nice day, dude. You're actually just 2 years older than me. Why are you speaking like that? Is it cloudy? Well, the city is a little bit broken. Yeah, it's just like Byron said, or who said that they don't have enough resources to fix everything because they have just enough resources. Muldock.
Fail the Founder's trial. The megastructure must be rejected.
Oh, come on. It's just us. You don't want to go, don't go. But don't make us stay. Okay. Oh, painting. Painting. Boom, boom, boom. What is that painting? That looks like Taj Mahal. And that looks like there are some people there, and it looks like there's smoke coming from Taj Mahal for some reason, and there's some village at the foot of this hill. Interesting. So that's not modern, that's something else. Yeah. Taj Mahal is one of the structures that doesn't make sense.
Could you join us for a quick debrief? Attending today are advisors from engineering, the archive scholars, and Helga.
Yes, don't mind me. I'm just an admirer of governmental transparency.
Yes, well, while the mayor is briefed by Alcatraz, he's asked us to review recent events. Byron's loss has unsettled us all. It may be too dangerous to allow this expedition to continue.
We can't leave Byron behind, what do you mean?
We cannot be guided by fear. We must do what's right.
Let's not forget the dam's falling apart. We can't depend on hydro forever. With just a fraction of the power that island can generate, we could grow this city into a planetary society.
Or, quite possibly, destroy ourselves in the process.
Okay. We should trust ourselves.
Wise words from one so young. Yet I submit that
The youngest.
holds secrets far more valuable than mere energy generation.
What could be more important?
The Somnodrome, of course. If we could find a working model, it would herald a sea change in our moral and self-understanding. The question of how we should build New Jerusalem...
Why has everybody forgot about Cornelius?
The Somnodrome was supposed to let us interact with our own subconscious code. It's a cool idea, but it wouldn't necessarily solve all our problems.
My own studies prove that we operate on an intrinsic moral logic. It's what makes us human. But our access to it is only indirect. Our ancestors created art, philosophy, and parable to help bridge that gap. The Somnodrome would help us to cut out the middleman and ask the source directly.
That doesn't
We'd
sound
finally have
like
an
such a
answer
good
to the
idea,
great
though.
moral questions.
So, it's a newfangled way to make the same old mistake of judging who's good and who's bad.
Unfortunately, 1K left the Somnodrome inoperable. But there may be a working device elsewhere on the island.
Then the question is, what would 1K do if they found it?
Share with the people. Let's say, I don't know. I will destroy it. We don't need that.
No, you wouldn't dare.
Do you ever think you might be so busy changing the world for the better, you'll forget how to see that it's perfect already?
So clearly there are different perspectives in the room. The only way we are going to move forward is if the team gets back out there. 1K, I believe Alcatraz is waiting for you at the VTOL. We'll be keeping an eye on your stream from here.
Okay. I believe we don't need any stuff like Somnodrome, but of course I'm not gonna destroy it, or
What can I do for you, 1K?
I can. At least I don't think I can. We have to rescue Byron. What do you think about the technologies we've discovered?
I agree. We can't just leave one of our most important citizens in that death trap. They all sound very promising, of course. Apparently, it's possible to just magic things into existence now. But what is the cost, 1K? There's always a cost. It's always
You mean marginal cost, average total cost, that sort of thing, economics?
I convinced him that we need to keep going until we found Byron.
Did he want us to leave him behind?
No, he's just concerned for our safety. And he's right to be. But we're going back anyway.
That doesn't look so nice.
Lie ahead of you, my child, but your choices will determine the future.
Melville, are you receiving?
Yep. Welcome back to the mysterious island, everyone.
How's the situation?
Whatever Byron did seems to have sent the whole system into some kind of lockdown. I can't access any of the terminals, although I suspect 1K still could.
Why would that be the case?
When 1K connected to the data stream, the system assigned him a user profile. The rest of us are locked out, which means I'll need your help, 1K, because a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. Check it out and see what you can fix. But please remember, what matters most is finding Byron.
Okay. Need a second. I guess that's it. And that's gonna be over. So, if you are interested in this game, and if you're watching on YouTube, soon there's gonna be more VODs coming. Also, if you're interested in my voice and you enjoy playing games with me, or rather watching how I play games, there's a link in the description to my Twitch channel, and I'll see you later, okay? Bye.